This is an official transmission from the National Regional Warning System. Following the most recent biological reassessment, researchers have continued observation of the unidentified entity responsible for multiple incidents within monitored regions. The entity was classified as. Since the initial discovery of the entity, multiple observation periods have been conducted to determine the extent of its physical development, behavioral patterns, and possible biological limitations. During the latest evaluation period, researchers have confirmed that the entity continues to demonstrate abnormal growth patterns that exceed all previous predictions. Initial projections regarding the entity's development have been declared inaccurate. The rate of physical expansion has continued without signs of stabilization. Current observations indicate continued increases in height, structural strength, and overall biological adaptation. Researchers have documented significant changes within the entity's physical composition. These changes do not appear to follow any known biological process. The entity has demonstrated the ability to adapt to extended observation periods, environmental changes, and containment conditions. Further analysis has shown that the entity's development is not random. The growth appears consistent. The growth appears intentional. The exact cause behind this continued development remains unknown. Researchers have been unable to determine whether the entity's growth cycle has a maximum limit. All previous estimates regarding size, lifespan, and physical capabilities have been placed under review. Current models suggest that the entity may continue developing for several years. Personnel assigned to observation areas have been instructed to maintain distance from the entity at all times. Direct contact remains prohibited without authorization from senior research personnel. Any attempt to approach the entity without approval may result in immediate disciplinary action and possible removal from the investigation. Additional reports have indicated unusual behavior surrounding the entity during periods of observation. The entity has displayed extended periods of inactivity, followed by sudden changes in movement patterns. Researchers are currently investigating whether these behaviors are connected to the entity's continued development. Electronic disturbances have also increased in areas associated with the entity. Communication equipment, surveillance systems, and recording devices have shown repeated signs of interference. The reason for these disturbances remains under investigation. However, researchers have identified a possible correlation between the increasing interference and the entity's continued growth. Due to the ongoing investigation, additional biological information has been restricted. The National Regional Warning System will continue monitoring all activity related to this entity. Further updates will be released when additional information has been verified. The entity remains active. The entity remains under observation. The entity continues to develop. The entity continues to grow. This concludes the National Regional Warning System Biological Development Report.